Before we begin this oracle drop, I want you to notice something honestly. How many times have you said, I'm ready for more, while still emotionally returning to older versions of yourself? The version that hesitates, the version that over prepares, the version that disappears after visibility, the version that doubts, the version that stays small enough to feel safe, and the version that survives instead of leads. Because many people and spiritual leaders believe that growth is only about becoming more or receiving more. But rarely do we talk about the identities the nervous system is still protecting underneath the surface. The identities built from old emotional realities, old wounds, old adaptations, old survival strategies. And until those identities stop feeling necessary for safety, your nervous system will keep pulling you back toward who feels familiar even when your soul desires expansion. Spiritual leader, this oracle drop is an invitation to look deeper, not only at you want to create, but also at the identities your nervous system may still be protecting from real change. And because your next level is not only asking you to grow, it's asking you to stop organizing your life around survival. Let's begin. There are identities inside you that were never created for expansion. In fact, they were created for protection. And until you understand this, you will keep trying to build a new reality while unconsciously returning to old versions of yourself. Because the nervous system does not prioritize your dreams. It prioritizes survival. So, even when your soul desires visibility, wealth, leadership, freedom, and expansion, another part of you may still be protecting identities that once kept you emotionally safe. The invisible one, the overworker, the good girl, the black sheep, the responsible one, the helper, the emotionally available one, the one who never asks for too much, the one who stays needed, the one who stays small enough to belong, the one who avoids disappointing others, and the one who avoids being fully seen. And I say that these identities are not bad. They were intelligent adaptations. At some point, they protect you from rejection, judgment, failure, conflict, loss, instability, or abandonment. But many spiritual entrepreneurs are trying to create their next level without realizing their nervous system is still loyal to identities built for survival. So, what happens? They expand, then contract. They become visible, then disappear. They receive, then emotionally collapse. They say they want leadership, but unconsciously fear the exposure that comes with it. Because growth is not only about receiving more, it is about grieving the identities that helped you survive the past. And this is where many people and spiritual leaders stay trapped in endless healing cycles. They process, reflect, journal, learn, consume, and prepare. But they never stabilize into a new identity. So their nervous system keeps returning them to the familiar self. And this is why identity stabilization matters. Because transformation is not complete the moment you become aware of a pattern. Transformation becomes real when the body no longer needs the old identity for safety. I'm going to repeat that. Transformation becomes real when the body no longer needs the old identity for safety. Identity stabilization is the process of teaching your nervous system. I no longer need to shrink to belong. I no longer need chaos to feel familiar. I no longer need overworking to feel worthy. I no longer need invisibility to feel protected. I no longer need survival identities to create connection. And this, I can tell you, this changes everything. Because many people are trying to manifest abundance while still emotionally organized around survival. And your next level spiritual leader requires a different internal structure. And I can even say architecture, a different emotional baseline, a different self-concept, a different relationship with safety, visibility, leadership, and receiving. And this is why your future can only fully land while your nervous system is still protecting identities that no longer match your expansion. And the goal is not to force yourself into a higher version. The goal is to become safe enough to stop returning to small versions of yourself. Because eventually your life reflects not only what you desire, but the identity you continuously stabilize into. And the moment your nervous system stops protecting survival identities, leadership becomes lighter. Consistency becomes simpler. And visibility becomes safer. And abundance stops feeling like something you briefly touch and starts becoming something you can actually hold. Ooh. If this oracle drop resonated deeply with you, it's because your nervous system already knows you are standing at the edge of an identity shift. And this is the deeper work we do inside Align to Thrive in my private mentorship spaces. Not just strategy, not surface level mindset work, but identity stabilization, nervous system safety, Akashic awareness, and embodied leadership. Because true transformation happens when your body no longer needs old survival identities to feel safe. If you are ready to understand the identities still running your business, the emotional patterns behind inconsistency and contraction, why visibility, money, or leadership still feels heavy, and what it looks like to stabilize into your next level. That's what we do here inside Align to Thrive. And you feel called to deeper personalized support, you can also book an Akashic diagnosis call with me. This is where we uncover the deeper energetic, emotional identity patterns that are affecting your expansion, your leadership, visibility, and abundance. And your next level spiritual leader is not asking you to become someone else. It is asking you to finally feel safe being who you truly are.